somewhere
in the universe.
We should really check like time zones and shit, but we're too lazy for that. So, good morning somewhere. You're welcome for this.
Yeah.
So we're back again. Holy shit! Texas summers they get hot.
Yeah, they're really hot. But
my-
we're only 1 week away from E3. So good.
Things are getting good.
Yeah.
More or less. Newsy stuff.
Yeah.
We have some.
Yeah. So, do you know this fellow named John Boyega?
Yeah. It rings a bell. Somewhere way back here.
Yeah. It's in this. I don't know, this indie film. I don't know if you've seen it.
I don't
Called Star Wars.
Was it the Force Wakes Up or something? I
Yeah,
don't know.
something like that.
It was really nice. I heard it did really well.
Yeah.
Came out of Tribeca or something. Was it? Was that the one?
Yeah. He only made like $2 million. This plebe film.
It's good job for first time direct. Yeah, no, John Boyega.
John Boyega.
I can't give it. No more.
John Boyega just got cast in the very awesome sequel to Pacific Rim 2, whatever the heck they're gonna call it.
The apocalypse tries again.
Yeah. Did you see Pacific Rim, the first one?
I mean, I know the big parts about. First, they make a giant mechs that have to be piloted by like 5 people at once.
2.
Whatever. And then they get those mechs punch monsters.
Yeah.
And that doesn't work, so then they throw monsters, that doesn't work. So then they're like, oh hey, we had this sword the whole time. So then they try slashing the monsters with a giant sword, and that worked.
Yeah.
So
Well,
am I too far off about?
you're not too bad.
All right.
Anyways, I really, that was my favorite movie of that summer. Granted,
Alright.
whenever your other options are Man of Steel and Iron Man 3, that's not tough competition.
yeah.
So, I really liked the first Pacific Rim, and I think Guillermo del Toro is still directing this one. So that's awesome.
Yeah, that's cool.
I don't know, there's just something really cool about Mighty Morphin Power Rangers for
Look, giant
older people.
operated mechs fighting Godzilla monsters is always good.
You cannot go wrong with that.
There's no way you can fuck that up unless you ignore the giant piloted mechs and giant monsters in favor of a love story, which I'm sure has been done at some point. That's how you ruin a mech movie.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh, can I go on a tangent?
Yes,
Tangent
go.
time. Alright, so speaking of mechs, it's the merry month of June. My birthday's passed. Great things happen in June. There's going to be a giant mech fight. Have you heard about it?
oh yeah, the US Japan.
US Japan. The well, I don't remember the US company.
I don't know the name.
Shit.
Companies.
Basically, there's gonna be a piloted mech fight because it's gonna be a US Mark II versus Japanese name I can't pronounce, but it's gonna be a mech fight here in June.
Ooh.
Mech fight.
Where exactly?
I don't know the place. I think it's California because that's where the US company's based. But they have one mech, right? But this Japanese firm has like they've made a lot more than one. But you can buy the Japanese one for something like cool $1 billion. I don't know how much they are.
That's it? Okay.
But it might just be $1 million. But they're available to the public. It's just they cost a crap ton of money to make. You can customize it. You can make it so it has like a Gatling BB gun on one arm. It has actually like moving fingers. Both the mechs are really cool. I've got my money on the Japanese one just because the way that it's built looks better. Because the one that the Americans made is, first of all, it's a fist fight. So no guns, no weapons like that.
Good.
Which obviously they're being piloted. You don't want that. But the American one, it's a lot heavier. It's on treads, but the treads are also have been kind of put onto the sides of a central pole that holds the whole thing up.
Okay.
So you have the body of the mech here. There's a pole that extends kind of where it can kind of fold up and down on top of, and there are treads on the sides of those. So, and then obviously it's got a giant, pressurized arm cannon, and then the hand on the other hand. but it's basically just giant.
Does it have a
potato.
magical sword in it?
Not as far as I can tell. Not yet though.
Is Voltron gonna appear?
But
in
it's
this fight?
got a potato gun that uses like pressurized air on one arm. That's pretty fucking cool. But then the Japanese model is like it's like tripod. So it's got two legs that go out front, and then there's one that goes back, and they're all wheels, right?
Yeah.
So obviously, kind of just looking at them, you can tell that the American one's a lot more top heavy, and it's not going to be able to like withstand as much of a shove to the top. It's cool. It's fighting mechs, but the Americans kind of fucked up the design.
Let's put it this way.
Where
Japan has a thing for robots.
I've got to think.
Therefore, they win. Period.
Yeah. Also, this probably comes down to I'm just mech fight. I love mechs.
See, I just want
mech fight.
Voltron to come in to break them. See, I just want Voltron to come in, break them apart, and be like, "Fuck up, bitches."
Can it, both of you? Whoop. I love mechs. I love the idea of pilot robotics. I love just everything about this and a mech fight. It's like it's a nerdgasm for me all around. I'm going to be disappointed, and I know it, because it's going to be like a 2-hit fight, and the Japanese are going to win. But
yeah.
I've also kind of noticed that it comes down to a difference in ideologies about it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
Where,
like everybody had a different philosophy for how to.
Yeah, like if you look at the American philosophy, it looks like a giant tank.
Yeah.
It looks like a tank that's kind of got a humanoid shape and can kind of move around. But at the end of the day,
it's a tank.
It's a tank. But then you look at the Japanese model, and it looks more humanoid. It's more agile, and I'm pretty sure it also even has like a vehicle configuration where it can actually drive around on roads.
This is Transformer.
So it's more, well, it's kind of like half Transformer, but it's like you can kind of see like the two ideologies of building mechs. Where for the Americans it's a human-shaped tank, and the Japanese it's a human tank.
Human robot.
Human tank human
I don't know.
robot. But either way, like if I had the money for it, I'd absolutely buy the Japanese, whatever it's called again.
Oh, of course.
Because it's like it looks cool. It's got a rotating Gatling BB gun. It's fucking, as far as if what I've read about before are true, you activate it by getting the pilot seat and smiling. Just smiling turns the damn thing on. It's got facial recognition as a key, as the ignition. Tell me this thing isn't so fucking cool.
I want it.
I really want one.
Speaking of
But
robots,
I don't have millions of dollars. Oh, we're not gonna be able to turn left here because people are fucking
yeah.
idiots.
But speaking of giant robots, the new Voltron series is coming out on Netflix
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
this Friday.
That's this Friday.
Yeah, it's being animated by this. It's actually being worked on by the same people that did Avatar: The Last Airbender and Legend of Korra.
Alright, that's pretty cool.
So the animation on this thing is absolutely fantastic.
Right. It's still the animation style where it's like, the characters kind of like, they look the same like Avatar. Or
Yeah, no, it's the same animations. Like if you just put the characters next to each other,
Right.
they're definitely from the same.
You'd think that they're, alright.
Yeah.
So they look like they could be from the Avatar world.
Yes.
Or yours, whatever.
And just for that, I want to watch the series.
I was never big on Voltron as a kid. But I mean, if it's by the people that made Avatar and Legend of Korra, I love the animation in those two shows.
Yeah.
I may not have liked the plot of the second one as much, but the animation was still pretty spot on. I might watch it just for the animation.
I mean, me too. I was never a Voltron fan, but then I saw the animation and I was like,
Plug in.
yeah, that looks legit. I'll totally watch that.
Just make sure it doesn't go in front of the camera. God damn it, Rodrigo. It's a one-sided USB plug. How can you miss?
You know USB's working like a
Alright,
sixth dimension.
The top is wider than the bottom. That does not work in a sixth dimension. It's literally, it goes in one way and no other.
So they use regular USBs.
Jesus Christ. What the fuck, man?
Okay.
Pulled up in front of us and just braked. God damn it.
Let's move away from the awesome giant robot fight. I just admit, we just want giant robots fighting.
Giant robots and mechs especially just has a special place in my heart. I just love mechs.
Yeah.
Like, the idea of mechs, just, I want a mech. Someone get me a mech for when I turn like 50. Please, do it for me. I want a mech so bad. Anyway, moving on.
Whenever I'm as rich as Elon Musk, I'll do it for you. Don't worry.
If you can just like get Elon Musk to like make me a custom deck, I'd be pretty fucking happy.
Yo, my boy.
Hey, yo, Elon, I need a favor. Anyway, what else? Oh, hey, Mustang. No, so that's a challenger.
No.
Shit.
But anyway, yeah. Next up, since this E3 is coming up, right?
All right.
So everybody's starting to release E3 trailers and stuff. First off was Yooka Laylee.
Which, for those of you that don't know about this, go educate yourself. If you're too lazy, I'm gonna educate you here. It's the spiritual successor to Banjo-Kazooie, which kind of got killed by Rare because they got bought out by Microsoft. Yeah. I never really played Banjo-Kazooie as a kid. I did eventually kind of discover it on the Microsoft XBLA thing. I loved it there. I did play kind of, on a newer console, with the modern controls. But it's a fun game. It's very much a Mario 64 clone, but it's more of the you get power-ups as you go. So it's not like, where like Mario 64 is like, you're basically going to always have your same mechanics of jump, stomp, punch, and swim. They're not going to add a whole lot. Banjo-Kazooie actually, like, they gave you power-ups as you went on. So you could get drill bills, and you could, like, whack people with your shoulders. You could roll into them. You could have Kazoo come out from behind and peck people. You get just a bunch of different things, and, like, backtracking was a big thing in that also, where you'd be able to go back and do, maybe, you'd see a collectible over there, but it's behind a boulder that you have to break with a power-up that get 2 levels from now, or 2 worlds from now. And then sometimes they'd even connect to each other. Like, I remember there was one, like, you go from a mining level into, like, kind of a caveman level just to get and you get a collectible that counted for the mining one. But if you went there on the caveman level, even if you hadn't picked up that collectible, I don't think it still counted. I never actually tried it, but I don't think it counted for that level even if you picked it up.
Alright, so the thing with this game, with Yooka Laylee, is that they just announced that you're only going to have 5 levels, right? 5 worlds. Which doesn't sound like much, but when they say, oh yeah, you see that little structure over there? Yeah, okay. It will take you about 4 minutes to get to the top. It's it's only 5 levels, but they're massive levels.
So, alright, are they levels or are they worlds?
They call them levels. I would call them worlds because they're very different. Like, we've seen the jungle, then there's a nice one.
Okay.
We don't know what the levels are.
They're basically putting, Skyrim times 5 is what I'm hearing. Or
I mean, no, not like that. It's
not that big?
No, not that big. But I mean, bigger than what you would get on a platformer level.
Right.
Now probably do, 10 times a regular level of Mario 64.
I mean, Mario 64 levels were also just tiny.
Yeah, I mean, but really, this game, just by looking at it, the gameplay looks very N64 3D platformer.
And I'm okay with that. I miss the platformer genre. We haven't really had anything that shakes that up in a while.
Mario Galaxy was the last.
I mean, Mario Galaxy was, but even then, like, Mario Galaxy 2 was just more of one.
Yeah.
And 1 came out in 2007. 7? Was it?
7, yeah.
So that 2007 was the last time we had, like, an actual decent new take on the platformer genre. So, I'm excited for this for multiple reasons, basically.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like a cool game. It got delayed to 2017 Q1, but
why are we?
As long as they just polish up the game, and they say they're almost done with the game anyways. Sounds good. It's actually coming out on Xbox One, PS4, PC, Wii U.
Basically, just on everything. They're releasing it for everything.
Yeah.
Do we know, like, I know it's Rare employees, but have they gone off, like, started a new company for it?
Platonic Games.
Okay.
That's why it's called.
So that's why they're able to do it on every platform ever. It's because they're not affiliated with anything.
Actually, Platonic is taking care special care of the Wii U and PC versions of the game,
Really?
or they're allowing another developer help them out for the Xbox One and PS4 versions.
Okay. Well, I mean, the Xbox One and the PS4, their internal structure and coding and architecture in general are very similar. So, I mean, I can understand kind of, go take special care of the special cases, which are PC and Wii U. And then, you're not going to release a completely separate game for Xbox One and PS4. So I'd kind of understand if, hey, here's our game, help us port it to these two consoles, which are really just the same. But, we're going to have to change UI, like, hit A will turn into hit X.
Yeah.
Or hit, Y turns into hit triangle or something like that.
Yeah, but
like, things like that, Otherwise, I don't really see that being much of an issue. I can understand PC and Wii U being a lot more finicky and having to kind of get those up to standard.
Yeah, I actually kind of feel sorry for the game coming out in Q1, just because if it would have come out this holiday season, it would have like no competition from Nintendo. Which, let's be honest, that's really what the market is trying to target, right?
Yeah.
There's no Nintendo games coming out this holiday except for Pokemon, so you have a free,
Yeah, a free slot basically.
Free slot. But now they're coming out when the NX is coming out.
And with the NX comes everything from Wii U to
from Zelda to whatever other launch games they have.
I just said with NX comes Wii U. I meant Zelda Wii U.
Yeah, so
the new Zelda game. That.
So there's some competition going on, but I mean, I don't know. As long as they release it, it's fine, and it looks fun.
I mean, it's gonna. As far as kickstarted spiritual successors go, this is like the first one that I'm more than cautiously optimistic about.
Yeah, I know.
Like Mighty Number 9's been getting delayed to oblivion. At this point, I'm kind of happy I haven't put money on it.
And the trailer looks horrendous.
And oh my god,
the last one. Oh.
The last trailer they put out, holy shit, that was bad.
That's not even.
We're not even gonna talk about that one. But it's like for this one, it's a lot more like I enjoy Banjo-Kazooie games, even though I kind of picked up later, obviously.
Yeah.
I didn't play them, on the original N64 or anything. But whenever someone says, spiritual successor, I kind of go like, okay, what does this mean? How are they gonna, try and bring it back, and then how are they inevitably going to ruin it? This one, what I've seen, it's very much it plays Banjo-Kazooie with different characters.
Yeah.
Like that, I'm okay with that. Like if they've gone straight for that, well, they are going straight for that. Like if everyone that tries to make a spiritual successor went straight to, all right, just remake the game with different characters, I'd probably be on board for a lot more, spiritual successors. I said that a lot. I was trying to find a different word. But sadly, a lot of them don't.
But it looks good. In other announcements for games, the Telltale Games Batman game is coming out this summer, and the next Walking Dead story is coming out in the fall.
All right, so you say next Walking Dead story. What is that like? Are they done with? I haven't played a lot of. I don't really play Telltale games at all, just because I don't like, episodic games. And then Telltale it's in general. Telltale is kind of one of those things that if you want to get everything, you gotta play a lot more than just once. And since they're episodic, they end up being like 5 games long. And so if you make one decision at the very beginning, that's going to dictate everything that happens from that point on. So if you want to get everything done and see all possible outcomes, you gotta go all the way to the beginning and play it all over again. So I try to stay away from Telltale games.
I mean, I haven't played any of their games, but they're releasing a Batman game.
Right.
It's Batman. I'm interested. But I mean, we have not seen any gameplay from it. I'm guessing E3 is gonna be where they show it.
Right.
Show it off, and we'll see how it looks like and everything. But I mean, it's might be good.
I mean, like I said, I'm happy that they're making it because it is clearly something that people are going to want. But I'm just not a huge fan of Telltale games, just for multiple reasons. And I mean, like everyone, if I just complain about the episodic thing, people just say, "Oh, just wait till they're all out." But you know, I'm not a fan of storyboarded games like that. You know, I prefer to do stuff in games when I play them, which is why I love games like, say, Skyrim, Doom, you know, fuck, even Overwatch, like games where I have a very immediate impact on what happens aside from make choice.
Okay, yeah, okay, I see. Well, it should be interesting. I mean, their games aren't even that expensive.
I don't know, it's like what, $10 for an episode, but then they make 5 or 6 episodes. It ends up being $60 for, like, you know, basically what, 6 games.
Actually, I see, like, if you get all the Game of Thrones episodes, I think on Steam they're about what, $25, $30
right
for everything. So, you know, not bad. That's pretty good, actually.
It's a good deal. I'm not complaining about the price. I just don't like
the structure. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a very passive gaming experience, and I like an active one. You know, that's just what I've kind of grown up with.
Yeah. I'm gonna give it a try. If I don't like the first episode, then I just won't.
You're gonna try it out just because it's Batman.
It's Batman, yeah.
I mean, alright, well, obviously they're not gonna make the Arkham series into a Telltale game. So I feel like if they're gonna make a Batman one, it's gonna be a lot more of following Bruce Wayne and, you know, the millionaire, you know, head of a company kind of like, do you make this technology or that technology? And then, you know, decide, depending on which one you decide for the company research, that's going to be what you get as Batman, and that's going to affect how you can go out and fight crime.
And that will determine your villain and whatever.
Yeah. Like, I can see, but like, I imagine like a lot of the decision making is going to be Bruce Wayne. So they say it's going to be a Batman game, but it's going to be a make decision as Batman or as Bruce Wayne about how to be Batman.
Well, it's going to be the Dark Knight all over again. It's like, do you want your girl or do you want that? Choose.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm probably just not gonna get it because the only Telltale game I considered getting was Tales from the Borderlands, because it's a Borderlands game.
Yeah.
I fucking love Borderlands, but I didn't even get that one, so I highly doubt I'll get this one.
Yeah. I'll let you know if it's good.
All right.
And the last thing that came up, and this is more of people are reading a lot into this. There's that Nintendo Europe. You know, tweeted out a picture of what is it? It's a course in the desert in Mario Kart 64, saying, "Good things come to those who wait." #MK8.
Alright.
People have taken that and saying, "Wait, are you saying you're gonna bring DLC to Mario Kart 8?" No, because you're showing us an N64 level with #Mario Kart 8 and waiting good things. I'm reading DLC here.
It could also just be a free update. They might just add a course or something.
Yeah, they have not done that with Mario Kart at all. It's most likely going to be paid. Yeah.
Which I never bought Mario Kart 8.
It's hella fun. It's awesome.
I've been avoiding getting it just because Macy's obsessed with the Mario Kart series, and I get really salty because in Mario Kart Wii, right?
Yeah.
You know how there's like, you know, there's bikes and there's carts.
But yeah.
She always plays a small character with one of the best bikes in the game, which I understand you want to win, but it's like it's the best bike and it also beats out all carts. So my only way of winning is to also pick that cart. But that it's such a good bike. It's such a good vehicle that what ends up happening is the two of us will lap everyone else in the entire race, including all the AI, because they won't pick anything other than like standard or like what basically happened at the very beginning of the game. So we'll start lapping the AI, and it's like there's no way of passing her because my bike's not any better than hers because it's the exact same one, and I'm not ever going to get an offensive item because I'm still in second and I've lapped everyone.
Yep.
So I'm gonna end up getting bananas and boxes and shit like that, and I'm never going to pass her unless she somehow gets hit by a blue shell, which means that even if she fucks up and I get him first, I'm the one that gets hit by the blue shell and then she wins. And I get so mad about it because there's no competition in it. We're just doing laps right next to each other.
Okay, so here's the thing. You know there's a 1200 TC option to it, right?
Mm-hmm.
and you can increase the difficulty of the AI.
Yeah, and even on the hard difficulty, the AI will not pick anything better than what you can have to unlock in the beginning. If I could make it so that all the AI also pick the same bike, yeah, then I'd probably be okay with it. But at the moment, it's not possible. You can't do that.
Yeah, I mean, like 200cc, that will test you. You will cry
Yeah, no.
and crash.
No, even on hard mode and 150cc, again, just Mario Kart Wii,
Yeah.
where 200cc didn't exist. Even on the hardest setting for AI on 150cc races, we still lap the AI constantly. And if I pick anything else other than that stupid bike, which I hate, by the way, it just looks dumb. There's still no point in it. So I haven't gotten Mario Kart 8 just because I know that would repeat, and I don't want to have that happen. So I've deprived her of Mario Kart 8, but oh well, oops.
Really, the only thing I really wish they would fix about Mario Kart 8, and this is my one gripe. Battle mode is shit.
Battle mode's always been shit. The only good battle mode was in I'm in 64. I think it was the original NES release.
But I mean, battle mode in pretty much every other Mario Kart game has been at least alright. And this game is just shit. Like literally, like instead of having dedicated stages, it's just a regular track.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh fuck that, you.
So no.
I remember on one of the 64 tracks or battle stages. It's the one with all the blocks. I forget the name. But what you can do is you can get up there with 4 people, and you can have all of you just sitting on top of an item box. And if you set it to all green shells, you just throw green shells down to the bottom. After that, you just say, "All right, everyone goes down there. We don't go up at all, and last one alive wins. All right, go." And that was it. That was all of what me and my friends would just do. Was just toss green shells until a little landmine of them, go down and just survive. So if you can't even do that, then what's the point, man?
Yeah.
It's dumb.
It was very dumb. If I had been more DLC for Mario Kart 8, I wouldn't be opposed to it. I like that game quite a bit. Plus, you can play as Link now. And if you have Amiibo, you can customize your Amiibo, your Mii characters. I have mine as either Samus or Mega Man.
I did not know that. Does it accept all Amiibos or?
No, there's a select.
Of course. So
But
I can't have Ike.
no, I think there's no Fire Emblem. There's Link.
How about the Star Fox characters?
Star Fox works.
Alright, so I can show up as Falco.
Fox, no Fox.
Just Fox?
Just Fox.
Not worth it, not getting it. Deal breaker, done.
Really, that's it?
That's it, yeah. I can't be Ike and I can't be Falco, man.
You can be Bowser, Mega Man, Pac-Man,
You can be Bowser because
Kirby.
Bowser's a Mario character. You can literally pick Bowser.
Kirby, Samus.
Whatever. Anyway.
That's it for that.
I forgot what we were saying earlier. Something about... Oh yeah, it was just DLC.
Yeah.
DLC is always good. I'm a bit sad that Nintendo's gone the way of DLC, but I mean, everyone in this market has at this point. Like, the video game industry just thrives on people doing DLC
It's not even expensive DLC though.
I know, but it's still like... I miss the days when all you had was a cartridge or a disc, and you didn't have internet connection, so you couldn't do day one patches, you couldn't do DLCs, you actually had to have a finished game and put it all on the disc.
What?
And if there was hidden stuff, you had to unlock it by either playing the game or doing something crazy. Like, I remember in,
Like all the DLC Nintendo has done has been post-release.
I mean, yeah, well, that's the way it should be done.
Yeah, exactly. So
But
I mean,
even then,
it's not like other companies that are like, oh, I know we're 6 months out from their game release, but oh, here's like
Day one DLC.
Day one DLC,
Which is
and
the
then
worst thing
a
that's
month
happened to
later, there's gonna be more DLC for this, which we're already working on.
And then they release a broken game.
Yeah.
Battlefield 4. Like, holy crap. I was super hyped about Battlefield 4 when I first saw it, because it looks like a good game. And, I'm also a fan of, realistic, war games that aren't, Call of Duty. Because Call of Duty is it's very arcadey. But then, here's your Battlefield game. no vehicles whatsoever. You can only run around and have the guns.
Yeah.
If you want the vehicles, you gotta either buy the expansion for that. Oh, but then we have a second expansion that has more vehicles that you can't play because it's hidden. So now you gotta buy a second one, or you can just buy the premium pack, which is another $50 on the original purchase. All right, well, whatever, cool.
That's what's gonna kill Battlefield 1.
Yeah, it's like, all right, cool. Now I've spent $110 just to play, a game with all the content. Oh, but now we don't have any dedicated servers. They're all fan servers. Good luck finding a free one. Oh, it's $20 a month to play on a decent server with a lot of people and all the expansion and stuff. It probably is, but I haven't done it, so I drew the line on the server stuff in the Battlefield Premium. Well, all right, maybe you don't want to do all that. All right, here's here's a campaign that has a lot of the stuff in it, right? Glitchy as hell. I remember I had so many times in Battlefield 4 where I would either just randomly fly straight up in the air or glitch down through the ground.
Dang.
Which both of those just suck so much.
No.
And then a lot of the vehicles you can get into a tank once, as far as I remember, and that was a very linear mission, where it was you start here, blow up stuff here, here, and here, and end mission here. If you go from here to here, but you try and go around here, out of bounds, you die. Dead. And then Battlefield, I think it was 4, it might have been 3. There's a there's a mission where you're in a jet fighter. Which, oh sweet, I can fly a jet, which is also really cool to me. And then you get in the gunner seat, and all you have you have the machine gun and the missiles. That's about it. And it's very difficult to fail that mission because, hey, you got lock on, press your flare button. Oh, lock on's gone. Go shoot down the next guy. Hey, there's another lock on. Just up, you press the flare button already. Cool, good job. So Battlefield's gonna kind of die.
But
the people that are willing to pay,
it's funny because the games always look so good.
And the game's like, if you have all that stuff, it's a great game. But the problem is that it's a $60 game that actually costs you $200 just to play all the stuff.
Yeah.
Like all the good stuff. It's like, which kind of sucks. Like,
sad. Very sad.
It's,
Yeah. Anyways.
I mean, if you're willing to pay all that money, you get a great experience out of it. My thing is, I don't have and I'm not willing to pay that kind of money.
Oh, EA. That's why you're hated so much.
EA is just hated for more than one reason, let's be honest.
Anyways, you wanted to mention one thing.
Oh, right.
So, freaking Warcraft just broke records in China.
Warcraft beat Furious 7 in China. And Furious 7 was the biggest release in China, wasn't it?
It was until this year. A movie called The Mermaid beat it. Yeah. Because it just came out in China.
No. But Warcraft beat Furious 7 in one of the biggest what do you call it? Market?
The second biggest market of movies in the world. Which, by the way, put this in context. Furious 7 made almost 400 million in China. Which, it's impressive. Like, movies have a hard time reaching 400 million here in the US, let alone China.
Right.
Warcraft is expected to make less than 100 million in the US. China will be making 4 times what Warcraft is making here.
Yep.
That's impressive.
And that's why I'm telling you, Blizzard knows what they're fucking doing. Also, it probably helps that, a lot of people in Asia are also mental about Warcraft.
Yeah.
WoW.
Yeah, well, from what I understand, Asia goes totally crazy with... Here's where it works. Asia loves Blizzard. Europe loves fantasy. So they're going to go and see it. So
now they're kind of like... Asia and Europe have kind of done this...
Yeah.
This deal.
Yeah, and then
their wallet bursts out of it and all their money is gone.
And then America doesn't give a crap about both.
Yeah, which is a bit sad. Because I love fantasy. Fantasy is so cool as shit, man. Also, Blizzard does a really good job with some of their games. I don't like the subscription-based model for WoW. I do like that you can play up to level 20 on a character for free. But, like, all the good stuff starts after level 20.
Yeah.
Like, the only good thing that unlocks at 20 is, I think, riding mounts. Which means that as you're leveling up to 20, you're stuck running around like a pleb. And then you get riding, and then you can't do anything else because you can't get any more XP after that. Or you can, it just doesn't count towards your level, which kind of sucks.
Yeah, but
I mean,
yeah.
And WoW's a fun game if you kind of like get into the lore of it and all that. And you know, at the end of the day,
Same thing with the movie.
and if you, there's a wasp right there. Let's not leave that car yet. But then if you manage to get a actually like, you know, decent group of people together, you can and just run through raids and dungeons and just fuck up, you know, alliance plebs because you know, play horde or be bored. And then you know, it's a lot more fun. But getting everyone to pay the $15 per month is, you know, a bit of a hurdle.
Crazy, yeah.
Anyway,
I think that's it.
we've covered a lot.
Yeah.
I think.
So here's the deal. I will not have time to upload a new video. You know, next one of these
So
this week because I'm busy.
even if we record one Thursday, you won't be able to get it out Friday.
No, like there's no way. So, and you know, the week after, it's crazy. So,
What if I get some? Can you do anything? Well, you can't do anything on the
if
weekend.
we can record it and you can upload, that'll be fine. But
I have shit editing skills though.
I don't put that much effort into this.
All right, we'll record something Thursday. I'll try and have it up Friday, and I'll maybe have something on Sunday. I do have some footage I'm sitting on that I've been meaning to edit.
I'll upload something on Thursday though, because I already have the videos almost done. I'll upload that.
So you'll have one. All right, so this will come out Wednesday. You'll have something Thursday, and then this will come out Friday.
Yeah.
And then I'll try and have something out Sunday, and then we'll be back to the regular stuff next week, maybe, or not.
No.
All right, hey, if the quality on this channel drops all of a sudden, it's because I'm the one that's editing shit, editing and uploading, whatever. You get the idea.
Yeah, believe me.
So sorry about that in advance. Hey, also we went. Holy shit, we went
Yeah.
for 40 minutes.
Anyways, guys, I think that's good for it. Okay.
All right, well, thanks for watching. Hit the like and the subscribe, or whichever way it goes. Actually, I don't really care.
Leave a comment if you liked anything. What
Tell
you
us we're
said.
fucking idiots, because you know obviously we are.
If you want more Mario Kart DLC, please leave a comment.
And we'll see you soonish.
Yeah.
Whenever, I guess. I don't know. Thanks for watching.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.